Yes. Oh. Oh, hey. What's up? It's the Purple Yeti. I'm here. I'm back. My ridiculous moniker is in full tow. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm redoing a bit from last time. No, it's a different cover. Guess what happened, folks? Lost my copy of Phil Steele's college football preview for 2012 on the plane. That's what happens when you get up at 6:30 in the morning. Oh, 4:30 in the morning, and fly out on some ridiculous airplane journey. So, had to get a new copy. But what's more interesting about this guy is that it is the Independence version. So you'll see teams like Air Force, Navy, and Army on the cover, as opposed to the Texas edition, which I got earlier. So I guess you can call it an upgrade. Maybe not in talent, but in humility. So that's a good thing. Anywho, what happened in the last week? No, I'm not going to go over Phil Steele again. I already did that. So, moving on. What happened? Lots of things. Not a lot of things. Crime, punishment, football, whatever. I got my Purple Get Ready to Roll shirt rocking. Oop, need a drink of this tasty tea. Yep, a shirt that actually fit me now and it didn't fit me in college is what I'm wearing. Purple Yeti is slimming down a little bit, ladies. Anyway, what happened? All about what I just said, pretty much. Looks like a couple guys shot some former Auburn players and turned himself in. The cops went to the wrong house. The standoff was wicked, but the guy eventually turned himself in because he didn't want to make the incompetent cops look bad. So that all happened. I don't know the names because really, people get shot every day. So it's not that big a deal. I mean, death, bad. Don't do that. Don't shoot people. Protect yourself, but don't shoot them. So it happens. I think it just happened more nowadays because it's in the vice of college football. So maybe that's the difference. Who knows? At any rate, what else has happened? Well, I guess the thing that really hits close to home is the lineman for Kansas State who wanted to leave, but K-State is not releasing him. Now, I figure like a school like, say, Wisconsin or Michigan, pretty much any Big Ten school would stoop as low as to do something like that. Or Maryland, what have you. But, it kind of saddens my heart to see K-State partaking in the releasing of scholarships and releasing of players and letting them go. Really, I mean, get over it, K-State. He wants to go. Let him go. Let him go play somewhere else. That's all I got to say. So, on the flip side, again, the big news apparently is recruiting for Kansas. Kansas is landing some in-state recruits, whereas Kansas State is not. They do have, Kansas State has like one recruit for 2013, but Kansas already has 4 from in-state, and they got the one up on Missouri. But I mean, come on, that's easy. Missouri's in the SEC, and they're gonna suck. So, still, it's nice to see Charlie Weis, I guess, drum up recruiting support for his school, even though it doesn't really translate to wins, especially for that guy. So that voted on. Yeah. Tom Osborne's talking trash on the Big 12 again. He still thinks revenue is unequal. Yeah, Tier 1 and Tier 2 is equal. Everyone else is willing to bid out their own third tier, K-State HD.TV. So, Osborne, I mean, the idea of an iPad for him is an Etch-a-Sketch. He's so freaking old. So, I mean, that guy's out of touch anyway. Whatever, guy. Just keep running your mouth and acting like your poop don't stink. Or stink like corn. Oh, refreshing. North Dakota's Fighting Sioux name is now officially going bye-bye. I really wanted to keep it just in the name of tradition. There were some Indian tribes that were kind of like for it. There are some that are against it, and then there's a whole bunch of others that were just kind of drunk and homeless and worked at casinos. Oh, no, never mind. Not what I meant. Not what I meant. No, what I meant was that they were ho-hum about the whole situation. Yeah, the NCAA is fining schools for having controversial mascot names, and I think that's a bunch of hooey. Because the bread and butter is the Fighting Irish, and I've always said, if they're going to start attacking the American Indian names, then they need to get rid of the Fighting Irish as well. Just level the whole playing field. Just selectively picking it out is not cool, especially when you're fining people. That's just ridiculous. But for North Dakota, their citizens voted on it and decided to get rid of it. So that I'm okay with. Power to the people. Let them decide they wanted to keep it. I'm sad that it's going to go away, but, the whole thing wouldn't have started if when the NCAA trying to muscle around some stuff and what very little leverage they have against schools. So, it is what it is. Oh, speaking of North Dakota, North Dakota State got the championship banner. No, South Dakota State got the championship banner, I think, for some FCS football dealio, and North Dakota State was supposed to get it. But, I mean, yeah, it's up north, it's cold. The land's flat and boring. It's kind of hard to mistake it. So, there you go. Boop-a-doo. Oh, hey, in playoff news, there is no news. There's just a bunch of rumor and conferences and conference commissioners. Haven't heard that one before. Seriously, what a joke. These guys need to just bang it out and get it out. I mean, if anything, they know they have until whatever arbitrary deadline they set. So they're just gonna milk their position as long as they can over the summer. And all the bleachers, all the sports media dogs walking around the kitchen looking for crumbs from the commissioners while they're cooking up their playoffs pie is getting even more ridiculous. I mean, these are some desperate sports media people trying to leak out or buddy with connected officials and trying to push whatever agendas each commissioner or president has in this whole story. It's just a bunch of elbowing and positioning, and frankly, I can't wait until it's over with. This is getting ridiculous. I liked it better last year when it was all about the Big 12 about to die, because whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So, who knows? Maybe the Big East will come back strong next year. That would be more interesting than freaking playoff coverage, because it makes me want to gag. ESPN came out with an article today about revenues for schools that made the jumps from conferences, like from the WAC to some the ACC and so on and so forth. And one of the things that stuck out the revenues is that in the 2004-2005 season, UTEP, University of Texas El Paso, had a net revenue that was just enough to buy a $5 footlong. That's awesome. Their net revenue is a lot better. I think it's into 4 to 5 digits. But you gotta be, you gotta wonder if the accountant was looking at that ledger and was like, forget it, I'm going to Subway. At any rate, that's awesome. Check it out. Bob Stoops is complaining that his team is playing night games. And I'm going to close out on this. Bob Stoops is whining about how his Oklahoma team has to play so many more night games. And he's saying it's a competitive disadvantage because it messes with the time. And just other general whining and complaining. Bobby, listen up. Now, I get your argument, right? Maybe it's a competitive disadvantage on the field, but back when there was an equal revenue sharing, more likely than not, you playing at night meant you got more of the TV money pie cut. And that's a good thing. So you had a monetary advantage over the rest of the schools for this. Now, you're complaining about it still going on, even though now Tier 1 and Tier 2 is even. All I have to say is get over it. Seriously. If you're complaining about the schedules, then you're not winning national championships, and you're not even close to winning national championships. If you can't beat people at night, then you don't deserve to play in the national championship game, which happens to happen at night. So, Bobby, stop it. Really. Cut it out. Oh, man. And with that, I need another tea. So, if you got any questions or any comments, click below. Click below. I'll see you later. And stuff and things. It's the hotness of the summer. Another month or so before camp, and then I'm really going to tear it loose on this. Who knows? I got some things up my imaginary sleeves. So until then, you guys keep it easy, and I'll see ya.